Get back on dick. Look, somehow I had to get you back in the game. Yeah, I ain't see him looking like that before we got in. Some sideburns in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what it is. Your boy multitask. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get one more game, man. Uh, yes, sir. Not yet. Hey, look at you, you ready for burgers now, ain't it? Huh? Oh, you want my recipe on how I be doing it? Told y'all, man, I be on the chain. My boy want the recipe on how I do my burgers. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that just came in, this how I got them looking now too. Before we play the game. Show the sides and all that. Yes, sir. Got that boy in, man. So yeah, we about to get a game, man. So you see, boy, man, what I was doing, I was cooking, cutting hair, winning on this game. Go outside. That's a dude or girl? I don't know. That's a dude. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, it was? I think that's a dude. I don't know. Nah, that was a chick. Oh, it was a chick. Yeah, she just got her rumper. I need to do one more game, man. Y'all get somebody different, y'all. Hey, how to do this? Bottom triggers. No, I get the number go to it. It's not let me do nothing. Oh, these? Nah. Oh, you gotta go to your side. Oh no, it goes to the side. When you press the Oh, do this. Use it. See it behind you. The controller went on. Hey, the controller went now. I got a Brooklyn Nets on deck. There. Clear water to the mid. Hey, hey, hey. Talk to y'all while he picking his team. I hope y'all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today right here is going lovely. Got my boy back in the game with his hair. You know what I'm saying? Then been cooking. But I want the recipes on how I do things. And they were looking clean. Y'all see that? Like I say, man, I like putting smiles on folks' faces. Um, okay, look, you look. I'm gonna tell you like that. He got the Lakers on me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay, you got the Lakers on me. We about to see how they go down. NBA action is coming up. This DA is all yours. Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the right there looking like follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a he looking like Carlton. I am so glad we are teammates, DA. It's a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Hold on, I'll put my phone on charger. And they have charger. Look at John. He putting his phone on the charger.
Multitask. He been up here. Look, when I was cutting his hair, let me tell y'all like this. When I was cutting his hair, he up there hiding at females. While I'm cooking, he up here hiding at females. Did him a little, the pizza. He was eating that, hiding at the females. Now he up here about to plug up the phone, but he holler at more females and stuff like that, showing them the haircut. That's what he doing. Or if I could put spanking on you on that game. Chop chop. They get it. Now we about to get it in.
Yeah, the microwave, feedback.
Alright, so you got the Lakers and I got the Mavericks. I mean, my bad, y'all. I got Brick. Woo! I saw you, boy.
And it's going to push ball forward. Signing an extension this past.
Okay, you got a little layup on.
Was the next for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn. Here's Durant. What? David's so good with the timing and length to get up.
Get that STD. No, oh, okay. You got the layup on y'all.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Oh, nah. What's on it?
Scanning the floor. Oh, good bad time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's LeBron. And he's bumped in the layup.
Okay. Yeah, he used my move on me with LeBron, y'all.
LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping. Harden against Westbrook. From the basketball party.
Look at me with my cornrow. Oh, I got the cornrow.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he could win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of ice to give up. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right? That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt.
I didn't even do that, though.
LeBron drives in. And this is number one. $85 million extension. Great. That will take him through age 38. And that with $435 billion in career earnings, the most all time. It would surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that. Second free throw, no good. And, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains the dominant force in this league, despite being in the league since 2003. And that one goes out of bounds. That's like a song. How about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter? Here's Harden. In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Yeah, you're right. Not 1 second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close. Davis against Durant for Davis. And they recover. Here's Griffin out to KD. He's again. The shot, no good. Davis was some nice deep. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too. And Westbrook gets it to go. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently. It's not to run. Not a piece of it. No, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that. And he tacked down the boy at 3 points.
Y'all see the 8-10 minutes.
Guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers. They've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort. Yeah, also, how about the fact that basically they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in the first half. Hello, Anthony, it's just in.
Yeah, like foul me on
Really no
everything.
idea why you're fouling in a situation like that, you know, maybe there's blood between those two. Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's not a good play. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum. And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard and they are landing some haymakers now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, he'll shoot your free throw. And when it comes to handling the rock, curving is second to none. Greg cannot agree with you more. He is special. In the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles. Here's a reason. 1 up, 1 down.
Y'all see this, man?
First shot this game. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks. And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. It's deflected, and they get it. You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player. Ball keeps falling forward with a quick trigger release, and he leaps forward. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And last year, at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%. And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there. And Brooklyn making a change here. Luwalu's checked in. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Here's Bill, Howard with the block. And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring. Bottom line is, they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters. And now here's Johnson up that little chance. Been no good. Lakers leading by 15, past the 9. That one a little long. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Luwalu. Now, here's Brown. And foul.
Okay.
He'll get a chance at the line. Yeah, good job to take it right at the goal. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And the Lakers making a change here. Ellington's checked in. Nothing to complain we're seeing out of him. Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story. Dishes it to Howard. And the shot goes in. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, and especially on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons blazing. Fast break, here we go. A finish, and slammed in by Howard. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it. And you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Johnson in the corner. Brown outside. The handout. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. That's the fourth they go. He hangs in there and catches it on the second.
Why the hell look like I was one that shot it in?
For first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. Here's Luwalu, and again, it's the net fishing. And so it's the Los Angeles.
You tearing me up, y'all.
In the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to taking in I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs. Now, been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them?
7-27, y'all. I'm
And
down.
it's a collective effort, so even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stopped.
Then you got my team on me, man. They got better defense.
With us, folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have used the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the center. So that's the Nets 5. And the rejection of the chain. Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down. Harden against Westbrook. And Gasol. Harden against James. Here's Davis. They get it back. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Harden gets to Harris. Hey, Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a movement type?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. As a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when the guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 10.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they.
I wish I had got that end one. I needed that end one.
With Hall of Famer Jake Dalton. Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part. It's the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go home. And you indeed, D.A. Thank you for that work. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Westbrook with the nice D there. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
And this the second season of Anthony Davis' 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
A big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the leg. LeBron got him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. What comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his answer. Rush hour type, but also his dynamic ability as a forward.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early season here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And finished off by the. Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan. Harden the pass to Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
I mean, the number of points being scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ariza with the Bucks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, number 4 straight field goals now to allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. And a new group out there on the floor for the next. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard checked in for Davis. And it's Kendrick Nunn in
Yeah,
for, good work team as a coach. Still got his first bucket in this one.
You know, that's fancy ball handling right there. That's two take guys off the dribble, and they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to pass, taking them to every one of their last 10 points has come in the paint. And it gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming out. Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Monk. Here's Howard. And Howard with the.
Yeah, I'm up here playing like.
Many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat out beast, especially if you don't box him out. 1:30 left to play here in the.
Y'all still the ball or something?
Who's that ball?
Here's Johnson. And it's good pick by Howard. Done with it. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And taken away by Brown. In transition, here coming in. And he commits the intentional foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8
Something wrong with my
since the
controller or
second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 7%. Here's Monk. Not loose. Vanessa Torres, 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Mills in the corner. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 17-foot shot on the way. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Howard with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Here's Monk, and then Monk with the champ. Boy, man, can Monk fly? I mean, it's fun watching this dude get up and drop the hammer. Shot to stop the run, and he thinks the way up. Mills got 4 points now in the fourth.
Forced that one inside nice.
Here's Anthony, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
20-47, y'all. So my throat.
Thanks very much, here. Bye, Dave. Thank you. And time to. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. When you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates. So for the Lakers right now, and they have their big three all offense. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Monk is out there with Howard. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got the first point, but the third quarter up on the board for the Nets. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when it's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
You know, guys, Harris has proven to be more than just a shooter. Harris also comfortable finishing over aggressive defense. Here's LeBron, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yes, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
It's Westbrook with the try. Comes up empty down low. Does not get much easier than that, but somehow it came up empty there.
Look at that job, cause it's LeBron.
And Davis sends it back, and they're on the break. 9 feet out. The shot by Monk is no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Griffin kicks to Irving. Offline with this three. The Lakers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since absent. Very slow start offensively. Okay, let's check in with David Aldridge. He's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin.
Shooter.
Look, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. With it, Westbrook picks him up. Barton, no good. Lakers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And now the fast break. Griffin hits the ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Los Angeles leading by 23. Inside. Davis pushes to Westbrook. And it's slammed in by Davis. Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD. Irving against Westbrook, and it's Irving missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Y'all see that, y'all?
Gaining separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's 13 points to LeBron.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, field, fast break bucket, and the other team in scramble mode.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean,
I'm messing up, y'all saying you
it's something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton checked in for Griffin. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. Brown is checked in for Irving. Miss Mills in for James Harden. You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better. KD shot is good. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold. Dunn passes to Ellington. And it goes down 2 points. Ellington's got his first points of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense to continue to attack that area. Johnson, he's checked in for Durant. And then for Los Angeles, Howard comes in for Marc Gasol. And Carmelo Anthony comes in for Dick.
The defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close range points. You got to have those. Anthony drives in. He gets it in there.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt.
Oh, wow. And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anthony against Johnson. Anthony with the block, and he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. Lulalu, and the Nets miss again. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Baseball, that's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tell you what, when Dwight Howard is looking to make the pass, it makes everybody better. I love seeing him be unselfish like that.
Mills can't hit. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. Gets to the hoop, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Lakers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7.
They rigged this shit for the Lakers.
And the first one,
I swear they rigged
Trevor
this shit for the
Ariza
Lakers.
checked in for the Lakers.
That what it is, they rigging it for the Lakers.
I mean, we got skills.
So Nunn nailed both of them. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kevin, I think it's time to switch the things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Here's Johnson, and set back by Howard.
And you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Anthony, and the layup ball. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
It is good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now, here's Nunn, covered by Nunn. And so they foul intentionally. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Where does it go? And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. They got James Johnson, found out there was Carter, and it's Claxton in the center position. So that's the next 5. She can't make the second free throw either. Those are both. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Johnson. A shot good from making the play. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth with the net. And Los Angeles guys shooting an incredible 64% from the field.
Oh, mercy, mercy me. To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
From 11 feet away, and it's Carter missing. And the Lakers have possession. Here's Dunn. Rebound by Johnson. The Nets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. A shot good from Claxton.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
There's the pass to Howard. Wiped it away. Pass to Claxton. There's the steal.
What type of shit was that?
In the corner, Bazemore with it. And shot opportunity, and the layup by Ariza.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he gets to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Rick, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And stolen by Jordan. Hunter kicks to Luau Cameron. Finish the Browns. Over Westbrook. Rebound the Lakers. Ariza's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Barnett. And they'll get another chance. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Luau is hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And it's Ariza in the corner to the middle. Kicks it to Ellington. It's stolen by Johnson.
Done.
To the paint. Westbrook with the steal.
Are you serious?
Here we go. And he hits the button. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him, bumping, slowing down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Jordan can't get it to go. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they go on to 6 points.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a 4 foul.
Broken is out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Moving comes in for Bruce Brown. It's Bills in for Javon Carter.
Whenever Russell Westbrook gets rolling like this, he can really run the scoreboard up. Could be a big night for him.
Scores his 5th field goal. 59 shots in those spots. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. On the wing, Ellington. Fires from deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. Irving kicks to Johnson. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's hosting down the board, anchoring the defense. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points cannot come by accident.
Outside Irving. Over a receiver.
Yeah.
And it's set back by Howard. He's off top. He dishes it to Ellington. On the left block. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Cat Bazemore is checked in for Malik Monk. Here's Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. It's just a total match and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfied win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Russell Westbrook.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Here's Griffin.
Are you
That one
serious?
doesn't go. The Lakers going the other way now. It's Westbrook with the try. Howard trying to free himself up. Westbrook with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And now in transition is Miller. There we go. And he uses the glass on the way.
Straight, pure energy every night. That's what Mills is able to give you, and as a result, converting on the break, he plays at such a fast pace.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And you know, one thing that being a viewer,
He won this, y'all. It was sad for me because it's
Sad for me.
50,
I played this song.
50 to 86.
Yes.
50 to 86, y'all. They got a stronger defense than Brooklyn. Couldn't even get no passes. Like, really?
Guys, Russell, congrats. How satisfying is it?
I like that graphics though, y'all. He tore me up, y'all. Get off for a little bit, man. Yeah, y'all already know, man. LB gang. Tore me up.